Hey everyone, my name is Alex and this is my first YouTube video ever. I wanted to make a YouTube channel to help people with nursing, anything to do with nursing, life in general, So my first video I'm making on NCLEX, how to pass NCLEX. It's my first video, like I said, so I'm a little nervous, so I made some notes for myself. So that's why I keep looking down. So a little bit of background about myself. I am a registered nurse. I have a bachelor's degree. I graduated in December of 2017, but I passed my board of March of 2019. The first time I took my boards was November 2018. So I did fail my first time. It's okay, kept going and I passed the second time. But I will say I would have passed the first time if I would have actually studied the way I did the second time. And that's what I'm here to tell you about, is how I studied the second time. And I guarantee you'll pass if you follow this. First thing I did to study for NCLEX was Hurst. Hurst is a godsend. It's amazing. Hurst is videos of a woman, a couple women, and there's a guy at the end. They're telling you about the content. It's more of content. They send you this book so you can fill in along as you go over the content, but I didn't use this at first because the type of learner I am, I learn by listening and writing, and I like to be able to teach myself or be able to teach somebody else. Sometimes I would teach my mom, but at first I used this book, and it was a binder that I made with all my notes. And then the second time I went around and studied all the content, I used this book and I kind of contrasted, because I did almost write every word down. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a freak like that. So that was strictly content for me. They do have questions. I didn't really like the questions because I used a different thing for questions. Number 2 is UWorld. UWorld is amazing too. It does have content, but I don't think for me, I liked it because it was kind of like all over the place, where Hurst kind of flew together with the content. The UWorld questions were amazing, and they did give you amazing rationales. They give you a rationale even for the wrong ones. And I also, compared the content on there with the Hurst. I will say both of them were very pricey. I think the Hurst was like $300, $400, and the UWorld was like $200. And I bought UWorld twice because I used UWorld the first time, just UWorld. But then the second time I used Hurst, UWorld, and also Tutor. And that brings in number 3. I will say the Tutor really helped me because she helped me with the Hurst, she helped me with the UWorld, and she also, taught me how to answer questions correctly. They do have Kaplan that helps you answer questions correctly, but I already was working with my tutor, and my tutor was cheaper, and I got that personal interaction. I loved it. I did pay for the tutor too. Each session was, I think, $40. My mom, thank God, she helped me because I live on my own. I have a brand new car. I wouldn't have been able to pay for it myself. So all in all, I used Hurst, UWorld, and a tutor. The tutor was from Wyzant. I can link it down below if you guys are interested. I did have ATI in school. I did not like it. It was not for me. Everyone to each his own. This might not be for you. This is what helped me. This is what helped me pass. I would have passed the first time if I did. But like I said, everyone's a different learner. You know, you kind of know that from nursing school too, but I will say nursing school is a completely different way of studying than you study for NCLEX. And I think the first time I failed, I didn't know how to study for NCLEX because I was studying for school. But Hurst also does teach you how to study for NCLEX, and I say that because Hurst is very like straight to the point. It's not like a textbook. It's, you know, the bullet points sometimes have one word, and that's how I learn. I learned with the simplest words, simplified, you know. So if you don't learn that way, maybe Hurst is not for you. But I will say my number one out of UWorld and Hurst was Hurst. If you're gonna have to pick one or the other, I would pick Hurst, and, you know, maybe find questions other places. Yeah, so if you guys have any questions about NCLEX, Hurst, UWorld, Wyzant, anything, I'll link everything I have down below. Feel free to hit me up on Instagram. I'll link that down too. So thanks for watching. I will have new videos hopefully every week, and they'll be very nursing related topics, maybe some vlogs here and there, who knows. But make sure you hit subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Bye guys, thanks.